People, it is Monday. That means it is time for your Monday Montivation. So without hesitation, let's get right into it. Today is all about perception. This Monday Montivation is all about perception, how you perceive the events in your life. So I decided to do this motivation in my car this morning before I do my power hour because, well, to be honest, this is all I had at one point. I grew up very poor, and I mean very poor. I remember sleeping in a park for weeks and weeks at a time. I remember sleeping in crack houses. We slept in abandoned houses oftentimes. We even slept in homeless shelters. I remember one time, I believe I was in 5th grade, my mother borrowed this person's that she was working for. She used to do house cleaning sometimes. She borrowed this person's car, and we had no place to sleep. So for the 2 weeks she was able to drive that car, that's where we slept. Me, my 2 younger brothers, and my mom. It was like an old kind of rusty SUV, but that's where we slept. We slept in the car. Now, I know some of y'all out there might be thinking like, damn, you slept in a car? That's crazy. But the funny thing is, like I said, it's perception, because we slept in worse places. To sleep in a car was better than sleeping in a crack house. But for us in that situation, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't until I started getting made fun of when people found out we were sleeping in a car. See, oftentimes you don't know how bad you have it until you see how good others have it. We thought we were doing good because I knew some friends who were sleeping in parks still. So to be able to sleep in a car, that actually meant like we were on a whole nother level, as sad as that may sound. Those things, they stick with you. As a kid sleeping in the car, you don't know how bad it is at the time, but now that I'm an adult and I look back, I see how sad that is. Here I am in a brand new car that I bought myself, but this used to be the only place I could sleep in. So when you look at it, it can be pretty sad, but at the same time, it can be very inspirational because now I realize where I've come from. And oftentimes that's how we have to look at the things we've gone through. We got to look at them from a different perspective. Like I said, we don't realize how bad we have it until we see how good other people have it. But you got to be careful with that because you can't compare your situation to others. Now, don't get me wrong. Being a kid, sleeping in the car, wearing the same exact clothes to school you wore the next day, getting bullied, that shit is not nice. But also remember, you slept in a crack house where you used to wear the same socks for weeks. I'm talking about socks where the bottoms used to get so dirty that they used to become hard. And I came from that. We always have to look back at our journey and look at it from a different perspective, because I can look at this situation and be like, man, I was sad, I had a rough childhood. Or I can look at it as, you know what, I struggled, but I survived. And not only did I survive, but now I am thriving. And that's how we have to look at it. Everything you do in life is all about perspective. You see a car, you see a vehicle, others see a house. You see, oh, I'm struggling in life. Other people see, that's who I want to be in life. So as I've said before, comparison is the thief of joy. Life, this whole thing is all about perspective. But that is your Monday Montivation. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And remember, it's all about perspective. Do not compare your journey to somebody else. And just because you're going through some shit back in your life, back in the past, does not mean it defines you. Let it inspire you, not break you down. Let it drive you, not destroy you. And always follow your boy on social media, okay? Don't act brand new. Like the YouTube video, follow me on Instagram at Montivation Snapchat, at Montivation Facebook, the whole 9, okay? And y'all already know, man, you the shit. Don't ever let no one tell you differently. Don't mean you're better than the next person. Just know that you are the shit. So walk like it, talk like it, carry yourself like it, all right? And as always, that's my time. This has been your Monday Montivation. And you know what it is. Montivation is motivation for a generation in need of inspiration. Let's get it.
production. This is a Noodles production.